Hey everyone, I am back on popular demand. Just kidding, I actually just need the money. So before we continue the story, so you guys can start calling me Kyzer because we need a name. And as far as I am aware, the word Kyzer is of unknown origin, meaning a gift of God according to a Japanese user. So yes, I would appreciate some claps right now. But when I chose this name, I actually knew it had some connection to the Germans, and I think it means emperor. So let's roll with it. Yes, I am a nerd. I love history, science, and philosophy. Okay, yeah, so coming back to the story, if you haven't watched the previous part, I'm not going to repeat it, you can just watch it again. And so moving forward, after the Sherlock in me awakened, I went up to my friend and asked him about H. His response was, I haven't even noticed her. I guess you could say I was disheartened. I'm like, how can you not notice the queen? But after that, he supported me and boosted me in my morale and told me that I should talk to her. And like the amazing social butterfly that I am, I initiated the conversation with H. And guess what I said? I told her, hi, like every guy. Now let's take a brief pause here. See, I'm not the best at conversations. I'm a listener for the most part. I just say something at the start and then I'm just like, okay, you guys can continue. I'll just take for the responses. I love getting inputs and then I can process the data, various data to learn something new. But there is a problem because if someone doesn't respond, then what happens? It becomes awkward, right? So that's what happened. So back to the story. So listen, this for me is not less than a battlefield. I always have a plan B on a battlefield, right? I said the best pickup line you could ever use to break the ice in college. And I said to her, are you pursuing the very specific accountancy course? This was a calculated attack on my part. I had already estimated the probability of her pursuing that course based on the number of people that pursue it in my college. This was not less than a win. The target was acquired. The missile was launched. And boom! She said, yes, she was. And after that, it was smooth sailing. We just talked crap about some course. And she was telling me, oh, this classes and blah 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 and shit and blah blah blah. And I thought that this was victory. I went home and I thought, wow, life has meaning. Anyway, next day I was more hopeful, so I went to talk to her again, but this time she just ignored me completely. I thought, interesting. See, you don't have a right to ignore me. Only I can ignore people and make them feel miserable about their existence. Plus, what about my entitlement due to the male patriarchy of thousands of years? So this incident damaged my ego and he was hurt. Yeah, but me and my ego actually have a pretty good mutual understanding. So I told him, it's okay, your value as an immaterial entity does not diminish by a few words from a life form of species called Homo sapiens who are technically fish. After that I thought I'll try one more time because I'm tired and I just want to be done with it. And this time I got her number. Ooh. So I was really happy about it, but then I texted her. For the text, I actually wrote a well-articulated text in a fine language called English, but she didn't reply. After that, my ego actually fainted, and being the so-called intellectual philosopher that I am, I had to console it again. And I told him, don't worry, if you make it to heaven, you can wish for a replica like her. And then he was fine. Yeah, basically that's the story. After that, nothing happened. I was just like, oh, I have a lot of stuff to do. Maybe she has a lot of stuff to do. I hope she passes her exams though. Bye bye.